What has sort of been the message this week as you get ready for this game?
Just get back to what we know. We got to prove ourselves every week in this league, and didn't do a good job last week. But we got another week this week in a big game, and it's a big opportunity for us. So sky's not falling, so we'll be all right. And I think we just need to attack this game.
Do you do anything different, or you just kind of go about your business in a normal way?
No, I don't think we need to change anything. I just think we need to do stuff better. Philosophy doesn't change. It's just a matter of guys getting the job done, and I think we'll do a better job of that this week.
I know you guys, starting this year, thought you would start defensively from a certain level and take it up. Obviously it hasn't happened. Any more insight into why that's been the case?
I'm not really sure. I'm not a coach, so I don't really want to give my 2 cents on it. Not that I have any, because I don't. I feel like we're doing all the right things. It's just when game time comes, you need to put on tape. So I don't know. I feel like we've given ourselves the hardest path these past couple of years, and but we ended up in a good spot last year. So I feel like if we get it corrected even sooner this year, we'll be in a better spot.
When you look at the film, it's usually not one thing, right? But what are maybe the one or two most significant things? Is it simple as execution, tackling, communication? What kind of jumps out that you guys have harped on this most?
Yeah, I think just tackling, physicality. I don't think last game is who we are, and I think it hurts a little more when you come out like that and it's uncharacteristic, and it's not a communication thing. It's not like you messed up in the back end or got the front set the wrong way. It's just a matter of not being in the right spots and not winning your one-on-ones, and that's everybody included. So it's up to us to do that on a weekly basis, and you can't take it for granted. It's a week-to-week league, and you're getting best in the world every single week. So you got to reinvent yourself, but also keep things the same.
Kyle, Zach Orr said he takes it upon himself because it's his job to get guys in good places. He's getting a lot of criticism for your slow start defensively. Do you feel like guys are in the right places? It's just a matter of you guys making more plays?
What was the last part?
And just a matter of you guys making more plays?
Yeah, I don't think it's whatever criticism he's getting. I don't know. I feel like sometimes Ravens fans can be a little spoiled, just like the amount of success that this franchise has had. We lose 5 games and the world's about to end. I think on Zach, it's unfair to put all the blame on him when there's 11 guys out there on the field that are playing their hearts off, and he's put us in the right positions. It's just a matter of us doing the right stuff, and that's where I feel like the critiques of Zach or whatever coaches are unfair, because he can't go out there and play for us. And as much as he'd want to, he can't. So it's up to us to go out and get the job done. So it's not a Zach thing. It's not a coaching thing on the defensive side of the ball. It's just players got to get the stuff right.
Looks like Worthy might be back for them in that Chiefs passing offense. It's a lot of quick passes for Kansas City so far. Do you think his arrival will kind of change things for how Mahomes is doing things back there?
Yeah, I'm sure it will. And they've used him a lot in the past. I mean, he had a big game against us last time we played. So I always got to keep an eye on a guy like that, and super speedy. And I think Thornton too showed up for him too in the past few weeks. And it seems like their coaches do a great job just getting those guys prepared, and those guys do a good job. And I feel like the past few years seems like at skill positions, guys' numbers have been called and they haven't gotten a lot of reps over there, and they make plays. So props to them, but it's up to us to kind of game plan for everybody and have a plan for everything going into it, which I think we will, and I'm excited to go out there and play.
Kyle, how do you think, just to go back with Zach, some coaches, when things aren't going right, they change things. It sounds like when talking to him, he's like, keep kind of the same routine. How do you feel he has handled kind of this adversity over the past 2 weeks?
He is, I think, in coaching terms, he's mature beyond his years. I mean, and as a person too, but I mean, he's only been in it as a coach for, I don't know when he retired, but maybe 8-9 years. And he's been a position coach for most of those years, and to assume a position of Ravens defensive coordinator comes with a lot of responsibility, and I think he's handled it tremendously with grace, and I think he separates and protects us for the most part. He comes in the room, it's not like he's pointing fingers. It's, I could have had y'all in a better spot here, there, whatever it may be, and I think that kind of trickles down throughout the whole room, because there's no hostility within it. That goes for the whole defense, and I think having a leader like that, you gain respect. Rookies come in saying that, realize the standard, and we've been through the fire last year and we're going through it right now. So I don't think it's anything, I feel like Z always said the same thing. You know, we're 1-2, we're not where we want to be, but it's a long year, and it's 14 more games, and hopefully we're looking back on our 1-2 start. Like, I can't believe everybody's making such a big deal about it. So, props to him just getting the defense in the right spot mentally to go out and attack physically.
Kyle, the Russian defense has been, I think, kind of one of the problems early on. Just do you think, how can you improve, like, in-house the level of physicality in early downs? And I mean, teams are rushing at kind of record clips against you guys personally. What do you think is the biggest problem in that area?
I think it's a team defense kind of thing. It comes down to the simpler stuff, the stuff that you learn in Little League football, just tackling, getting off blocks. It's not a certain defense you can put somebody in to make a tackle. It's just a matter of us doing it. And guys want to so bad, and that's something we've discussed. Like, the care factor is there, which is great. Even though we may not be getting the results we want, we can work with what we have just from a mindset perspective. So it just comes down to tackling, getting off blocks, winning your one-on-ones, and it's really simple at the end of the day. But still got to go do it. Obviously, those guys get paid on the other side of the ball to not let us tackle and hold us up on blocks. So we just got to show that we're valuable in that sense, and it comes to everybody, DBs included, going down and getting the run fit, getting the ball on the ground, and living to play another down.